Hello BTS lovers. Have you ever felt a deep sense of fear, as if something is about to approach you? But you don't know what it is. What if, suddenly, after a major event that shakes your life, a mysterious figure appears before you? What would you do? This is not a fictional story, but the reality that has just befallen one of the members of BTS, Jimin, who experienced an unexpected shock after a major incident in his life. In the past few weeks, the world was shocked by news about Jimin, who had previously not been seen at major events or posting on social media. As time passed, many speculations arose about his condition and whereabouts. However, no one knew what was really happening behind the scenes. Everything changed when a mysterious meeting took place. An unknown figure suddenly appeared in Jimin's life, bringing with them an aura of mystery that enveloped every moment of their encounter. Are you ready to dig deeper? What really happened to Jimin after that major incident? Who is this mysterious figure, and what was the purpose of such a shocking meeting? All the answers are in this story, but be careful, because you might be surprised by what we reveal next. For many K-pop fans, BTS is more than just a music group. They are idols who inspire and have become part of the lives of millions of people worldwide. Jimin, with his beautiful voice and dancing talent, has become one of the most beloved and respected members of BTS. However, what has happened to him recently has made many wonder. Since the shocking incident a few months ago, Jimin has appeared less frequently in public. Although he was previously known for being very active on social media and attending major events, his presence has become minimal. Many fans began to worry, some speculating health problems, while others thought he might be taking time for himself. Speculation intensified when Jimin did not attend several major events that had previously been part of his routine schedule. However, the reality was far more mysterious than anyone had imagined. Jimin, who was usually full of energy and cheer, suddenly disappeared from public attention. At first, this seemed like a personal decision, perhaps to take care of his health. But something much larger was happening, and the meeting with the mysterious figure brought everything to a much more intense and enigmatic level. What really happened after the incident? One of the biggest surprises in Jimin's life came when an unexpected encounter took place, something that no one could have imagined. A person, unknown to the public, suddenly appeared before Jimin, leaving a huge question mark in the minds of fans and the media. What did they talk about? Why was this person so important to Jimin? In some interviews conducted after the incident, Jimin hesitantly spoke about the moment he met this mysterious figure. He even revealed that when they first met, it felt as though everything around him suddenly changed. This person, with a gaze full of meaning, seemed to know more about him than Jimin himself was willing to admit. I felt as if they knew everything about me, more than I knew about myself, Jimin said with a slightly trembling voice. Although Jimin tried to stay calm, something in his story indicated that the encounter was more than just a coincidence. This person not only came bearing important information about Jimin's life, but also seemed to have a much larger influence than he could have imagined. The question now is, who is this person really? Are they someone from Jimin's past who has long been lost? Or is this someone who holds mysterious knowledge related to the major event that happened? To Jimin, this person seems to have a specific reason for appearing right after the incident that shook Jimin. There are many things left unspoken, and Jimin can only share a small part of what he knows. However, one thing is clear. This meeting has set Jimin on a journey that is full of emotions, surprises, and an ever-deepening sense of curiosity. Jimin, who has always been known as an open figure to his fans, now seems more reserved and cautious. Some fans have started to realize that the incident that happened to him is far bigger than anyone had thought. Could there be something happening outside of the K-pop world that is affecting his life? Or is this a situation tied to the pressures of being a global celebrity like him? The mysterious figure that suddenly appeared in Jimin's life may hold the answers to all these questions, not only providing explanations about Jimin's past, but possibly opening a door to a future that is filled with uncertainty. There are speculations that this encounter is not just about Jimin personally, but might also involve BTS as a group. Another surprise that stunned many people is how this mysterious figure seems to be connected to the major incident that was never publicly revealed. While many are still guessing, the truth remains largely hidden. However, based on some leaked information, it is rumored that this person was involved in an event that changed everything for Jimin. With all the uncertainty surrounding Jimin's life, one thing is clear: he is not alone on this journey. After the meeting with this mysterious figure, a new sense of hope and strength seems to have re-emerged in Jimin. Although there is still much for him to go through, this encounter appears to have opened the door for Jimin to begin piecing together the fragments of his life. BTS fans, or ARMY, certainly hope for the best for him. They want to know what has happened behind the scenes and how this mysterious figure will affect his life moving forward. Will Jimin return to the music world with renewed energy and strength? Or will this encounter open up a more complicated chapter in his life journey? One thing is certain: this journey is not over. And everything that happens after this incident might become a major story that will be remembered by fans. With every passing moment, the mystery is slowly revealing itself. And who knows what surprises await Jimin around the corner of his life. Jimin has been through a lot in his life, and although the meeting with this mysterious figure seems to be a turning point, there is still much that lies ahead. As fans and observers, we can only wait and hope that Jimin will remain strong, both on stage and in his personal life. However, one thing we can't deny: this encounter is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter, filled with surprises and an emotional journey that we will never forget. Jimin's mixed feelings after the encounter with this mysterious figure cannot be hidden. BTS fans, who have always supported and loved him with all their hearts, now feel as though they are trapped in the same mysterious circle that has consumed their idol's life. Jimin, who was once known for his cheerful aura, now appears calmer, but in his eyes lies an unspoken unease. Something big and heavy must be troubling his mind, and it cannot be denied that there is a noticeable change since that meeting. Based on some reports received after the incident, Jimin seemed more withdrawn and rarely spoke about what had happened. While he had previously shared stories with fans via social media or at public events, now he spends more time alone. On several occasions, he was seen leaving his home with a serious expression, even more often avoiding journalists who were waiting for interviews. Of course, BTS fans, or ARMY, did not remain passive. They started conducting their own investigations, trying to find out more about the mysterious figure who had changed the course of Jimin's life. Some speculated that this figure might be someone from Jimin's past, perhaps an old friend, or someone who had a strong personal connection to him. But the more they dug, the deeper the mystery became. One thing was clear: this person was not just anyone, and their meeting with Jimin was far more meaningful than we could imagine. Some fans even began to link this figure to various theories, including the possibility that they had a connection to Jimin's very private childhood. Throughout the years, Jimin has rarely spoken about his childhood, and only little information has been revealed to the public. Perhaps this mysterious person knew more about Jimin beyond what the world knew. And when the meeting happened, it was as though Jimin's past had come back to demand to be uncovered. Others suggested that this person might be someone with important information about Jimin's future, especially in regard to his career. As we know, BTS is at the peak of success, and more pressure comes with the fame they have achieved. This mysterious figure might have come with a specific purpose, to give a warning, or even guide Jimin toward difficult but important choices in his life. Living as an international celebrity is certainly not easy. Behind the glitz and glamour of the stage and the camera's spotlight, K-pop idols like Jimin have to face immense pressures that are not visible to the public. In previous interviews, Jimin has often expressed how difficult it is to live under the expectations not just of fans, but of the entertainment industry itself. After the meeting with this mysterious figure, many believe that Jimin may be at a turning point in his life. Perhaps this encounter is calling him to better understand who he is beyond the world he has lived in. When someone reaches the peak of success like Jimin, there are moments when they must stop and ask themselves, is this really what I want? And for Jimin, perhaps that's what is happening now. There are speculations suggesting that this mysterious figure may have ties to the K-pop business world, or even someone with major influence in the global entertainment industry. Perhaps this person came to open a new path for Jimin, a path that could lead to freedom or even peace for him.